What was it like, your very first day at Watford, the first time round?
The first time was I was really happy. It was a dream to come here to the Premier League to make this kind of experiment a little bit different in other leagues and everything. So I found with very friendly people around the club, working around me, and the energy I can get the first time was amazing because they just promote. And it was like they can trust me with amazing positive energy, and I can get all these things around me.
Was it strange coming back this time round?
Well, yeah, for me, yeah, it was the first time I'm repeating some plays or some team in the training and everything. But I think in football it's more usually more and more they're repeating all kinds of things, and it's not unusual right now in football.
Would you describe yourself as a tracksuit manager? For
me, the more responsible thing and the most important thing is how I work. What you can see, this is the most important thing. Not for me, how I look for people. Yeah, I'm this kind of a manager who is, yes, because in football right now you have many ways to be a manager. There are managers who is working better with managing the dress room, the players, and other ones they are more focused in the tactical and technicals, and a lot of managers spend a lot of time in the office, so you can take it different ways. For me, it's a little bit, it's a balance between everything. Sometimes you need to look like a tracksuit manager, sometimes you look like a smart manager, you need to look like a positive, and sometimes like a angry manager. So it's necessary everything around because it's too many things.
So when do you need to look like a tracksuit manager?
I don't know. For me, tracksuit means work, hard work. It's it's the meaning of the tracksuit. But sometimes when we go for the match, I'm a little bit fed up of the tracksuit. I'm gonna be for another one. What this means.
Do you like managing in this country?
I love it. Yeah, I think this is the best place to manage because to be manager, because I think it's about the culture. I love football. It's a long time ago. I'm involved in football for 37 years since I was semi-professional with 16. So it's a long time around the football. So I try in different places, mainly in Spain, and then England, and then Asia, and then different countries. So it's like I love football in all of these places. I am able to feel big passion for everything, but I can feel that it's like the football was born here. I can feel because the culture they have. So I love the fans and the way they trade the matches, because they go to the match with the spirit to be fun, to support the team and all these kind of things. Even media, I love media because media, of course the critics exist, but they are really respectful, respect the people, the managers, the players, and the way they talk and everything. I think you can feel a little bit different, respect other countries. So I love the culture in this country, yeah.
All the players in your squad, who do you think is most likely to end up a manager?
Wow, it would be difficult to know. You can imagine how many surprises I had with the managers, with the players I coached a long time ago, like when I was starting 16 years ago. You have no idea how many players surprised me, and I say, what? This guy now is a manager? He didn't look like a manager when he played, and all this kind of thing. So I don't know right now. I need to have a look a little bit about the players. Sometimes there is a squad when you say, this guy should be manager or will be manager, but right now in this I'm not sure. I need to think a little bit more.
And what's your managerial pet hate?
When you need to insist too much, because I like when you are able to say something and the players get, or the staff get, very easy. It means that they understand. But when you need to insist a lot and insist a lot and they get or need to repeat things a lot, it's like something is wrong. Or I'm wrong explaining, or something is wrong, they don't understand. So this process is a little bit the most difficult part of the manager.
Who would you say is your inspiration as a manager?
The guys I like a coach when I was young was Sacchi, Arrigo Sacchi, Italian guy. I like it. For me, it's a different thing. It's a new thing in football. Later, probably Barcelona of Guardiola. It was a little bit different. But my inspiration was more Arrigo Sacchi, because I was starting like a manager, more focusing this kind of videos in the Italy of 1994, and then even Rafa Benitez in the Valencia, of my former team. Of the Valencia, when he was able to get a couple of leagues in Spain with Valencia, was not easy. I was studying a lot about these systems.
And in the Premier League, who is your best friend out of all the managers?
Probably the more closer when I'm playing with them, and then I have conversation with them. In my first period, Jurgen Klopp was really, really nice in the end of the match. And the guy of the Bournemouth, Eddie Howe. We always try to talk after the match. We are really, really funny, very close in the way thing. Alan Pardew. In Alan Pardew, even I text. Yeah.
And how do you switch off and chill out?
I have a lot of hobbies, so I don't have any problem to try to switch off. The problem is I don't have too much time off. This is a big problem. This is not too much time to disconnect. But if I can disconnect, I don't have time enough to complete all the hobbies I can, because I like to read, I like to hear music, I love movies, I love to play sports, I like to travel. I have a lot of series and everything, Netflix and everything. I have a lot, but I don't have time too much.
It must be one of the most stressful jobs out there.
Until you understand how it's working. And I understood how it's working. So now, for me, it's a little bit different. I work a lot, we work a lot, we are a staff, we are a group, we are a team, we are a club, we have everything. But I understood time ago, not too much, not too longer, that there are things in football that you can control. So in football, in sport, in life in general, you need to be focused on things you can control. And you need to know the things you need to know. Like I told you before, if you need to play a match, it's necessary you know what will happen in this match. But you can control the result. The result is something is coming after to play. But if you are focused in the things you can control, it's many things you can separate, and then you can live much better, like a coach. What you can think you have to do with your team is to try to get the good habits and try to repeat the good habits. Try to create something for you, because you are changing of opponent every single week. You can prepare every single week something different, because the opponent is different. So mostly what you want to prepare is something for your team. And then you go to translate to play against another team, and then there are little details that change. Of course, every single match, little details change because the other team is different. But the most important thing is you keep with your big 100% or whatever. You need to keep with your team and try to improve in that way.